All right, good morning, good night. Is it all depending? I'm not quite sure. All right, yeah. So greetings to everyone who is on today. Welcome to 215 Trades. We're here now starting the Asian session on the 50-minute time frame. So It's nearly good night. Yeah, I know we did trade London session. We didn't quite get to set up in the London session, so we're just gonna give it a try in the Asian session today. Now, don't expect that we will be getting a lot of turnout from a lot of persons today's stream, but who knows? Who knows? We may never know. All right, but so wherever you are, good day, good night, good morning to you. All right, and welcome to 215 Trades, the home of the 215 technique. Okay, so let's get right into it. So this was the London open, London close, I believe. The point of interest. Good morning to you, Ryan. Morning as well to you, Andre. What we looking at, boss? We're looking at gold today to see if we can find some entries on gold today in the Asian market. Having a cup of tea as well. So if you guys hear it, that's just me. All right. Just doing a quick audio check, guys. Can you just let me know if you're able to hear me successfully? Also, as well as the background music working as well for you guys. Point of interest is at 2816, so that's going to be 2842,914. We're back in all time. Well, we're not at all-time highs 100%, but we're not very far away from it because we're back in the 2,900 era. Chanel Prescott, good night to you, Chanel. This is the first I'm seeing your name. You might be a regular supporter, but just actually being the first now to talk. But welcome. Yes, thank you very much for that, Andrew. I was planning on going live on TikTok as well, but I said, you know what, let it stay because I tried to open the streaming platform for it, but it was updating and doing a bunch of crazy stuff, so I decided to let it be. No, that should be 20 pips, but that looks more than 20 pips. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh wait, that's not our buy line right there. That's our sell line. That's our sell line right there, and we're just doing the reverse of that using the 215 technique. So that's going to be 2618, 604. I'm not sure why it looks so massive, though. I probably might be zoom in a lot, but that's fine. Okay, good. That's what we're looking at today. That's going to be our 215 zone for the Asian markets. So that's gonna be 215. So not a lot of persons usually trade this session anyways, so don't expect a lot of big turnout like in the Asian markets. Alright, so let's find our rejection areas on the 15-minute time frame. We don't necessarily have like a 15-minute support in this area we could use right here, but it's just hold on, let me go to the 5-minute time frame and be able to see it better. Let's use the wicks right here as the 15-minute rejection. The wicks of this candle, or we can just use 15 pips from the area, so that's about a 10 pip drop. Not too bad. I'll take it down a little bit more. Let's go back to the 5-minute time frame, put it exactly on that little support area right there. So that's going to be our 15-minute rejection. Our 15-minute rejection line on the sell side. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. Still on the 15-minute time frame, need to find one as well on the above. Looking on the above, there doesn't seems to be one, but there's a massive long wick right here. But if we go to the 5-minute time frame, you can clearly see that there's a pretty strong support right here as well on the 5-minute time frame. And if we use that as well and measure it from the zone, it's not too far. So it's about a 10 pip move away from the zone, so that's not very far away. from the zone. So that's good. That's very ideal. So we have the 215 zone. We also have the 50-minute rejection lines on the upside and also on the downside. Very simple strategy that we're going to be working with today. We're going to be doing the 215 retest method for entries. So should be very interesting to see. This morning, this massive move was made in the London session, about 200 and no, if it hits the sell line, we don't sell. We have to wait for a retest. But early days, I'm guessing you're new to the channel, you're new to the 215 technique as well. So no worries. I'm going to explain it as soon as I finish marking out the 215 structure. You can sell once it closed below the line on the 5-minute time frame. You can sell if it closed below the line on the 5-minute time frame. But I tell you what, because it seems you are new to the channel, let me do you a solid, and I'm going to send a video in the chat, and all you need to do is just to have a watch of that video in the net after the stream, and it should help you with to understand the 215 technique in the future. So you can have a watch of that video. Just post it in the chat. You can have a watch of the video after the stream, and it will explain to you how the 215 technique works. All right, have the 50-minute rejection. Let's find the target area. So let's go to the higher time frames to identify the support. Yeah, no problem at all, Anna. Just remember to subscribe to the channel. If you watch that video, it's going to be the most interesting video you watch in a very long time. Yeah, see, we're almost at all-time highs. So I'm going to actually put it at the bottom here for the 30-minute resistance. So if you watch that video, it's going to be a very interesting video for you, and you're going to learn so much from it and from the technique. And if it's a case where even after you've watched the video and it doesn't make sense, there are a lot of live streams that I do, so you can have a look at those live streams as well for better clarity as well. So it doesn't the rules don't change. The rules are pretty much set, so you can watch those live streams, and those will help you with the technique as well. So I believe here that 1 hour resistance is that all-time high again. Oh no! All right, good. So we have a lot of range above it. Okay, that's good, because I was a little bit surprised to say that we're already at all-time high already. So this is going to be our 1 hour support. Pretty far away though, but somewhere nonetheless. Okay, 4 hour time frame, what we're looking at. And we're going to put this right here, because even if we do get a sell, this price range here could be a take profit area. You know, let me just put it in the middle right there and should not confuse me. Let me change that from white, and let's put it at broken lines, and maybe fade it out just a bit so it doesn't confuse me. All right, we're on the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour support is all the way down that side right there. And on the flip side, we're looking at a 4 hour resistance. I'm just going to use the bottom of this little range right there. All right, good. So we have our 215 zone marked out on the 50-minute time frame. We also have our rejection areas highlighted as well. So now what we will have to, we have our target areas as well marked out on the higher time frames as well. What's this? Is this the 1 hour? Yeah, this is the 1 hour. Good evening / morning. Yep. Greetings to you, my friend. I've not seen So we have a very new crowd tonight because these names is the first I'm seeing these names. Well, welcome guys, welcome, welcome. I think we have a different set of viewers, which we get in the New York if we're streaming New York or if we're streaming in the London session or the Asian session. So this was the 1 hour support, was it not? Yeah, it was the 1 hour support. All right, good. So as you know, we're using the 215 technique. Greeting Ismail. So our entry time frame is on the 5 minute time frame. Yeah. Yeah, that's how life is, Ishmael. It doesn't give us a break sometimes, I tell you. It doesn't give us a break. You just really have to just do what you have to do. So this is what we're looking for today using the 215 retest. We would like to see price to break below that 215 zone, test that 15-minute rejection, followed by a retracement back into the zone with a candle closure on the inside. Once we have that candle closure on the inside, we then need to see another candle closing below that zone in between that sell line and the 15-minute rejection for me to be looking for a short from this area, putting my stop loss at the top of the zone and targeting the 30-minute support as the take profit area and ultimately possibly pushing it for that 1 hour support, or even if the market so wills it, looking for the 4 hour support as a full on TP just in case it actually does fall in that direction as well. Now, price may not do this method. Price may tend to actually try to go on the flip side to confirm a buy. But in order for me to look for a buy using the rules of the 215 technique, I would have to see where price has to break above the zone, test my 15-minute rejection on the buy side, retrace back into the zone with a candle closure on the inside, followed by another candle closure above the zone. Then this would be a buy for, then at that point in time I would look to take a buy from these regions and targeting the 30-minute resistance all the way up to the 4 hour resistance if the market so wills it. All right. So that's what I'm ultimately looking for. I don't need this to confuse me. So I know I just need to wait for the price action to basically play this out. If it doesn't play out these entry one setup, then I can also look for an entry two setup if that happens. So you can see where price is breaking below the zone already. It's not even 12 o'clock yet here in London. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen. Usually these days in Shashan, they do have a lot of volume these last couple of days. So I'm hoping to see that that will still remain to be true today. Remember, guys, just hit that like button if you haven't yet done so. Do we have any new viewers on today? 2916.604. Then the 50-minute rejection on the buy side is 2919.72. 30-minute resistance is 2921.65, and the 1 hour resistance is 2924.69. 4 hour is 2928.64, and 30-minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support is at 2909.7. 7. 4 hour is 2908.64, and the 30 minute support 6. Okay, and that 1 hour support is at 2903.28. As a matter of fact, no, I'll not put it there. Let's put it at broken line, so that's 2906.539, and then I'll put that at 2903.28. All right, good. Signal sheet is ready. Good. Let's get back to YouTube. All right. Okay. All right, so one thing we do know for sure about the 215 technique is not a technique that, what do you say, it's not a fast technique. It's definitely a technique which requires a lot of patience, because you ideally have to wait for price to test your areas, retest your zones, and then break out your zone again. So you have to wait for your confirmations. So right now we have our zone, it's all properly marked out. So now we're just waiting for price to basically do something. Let's look on the 15-minute time frame. You can see where it has been in this area, has been consolidating in this area for a while. So we need to see where price breaks and retest this consolidation zone in a bit, and then close to confirm that sell move, or even not even just a sell, but also that buy move as well. Spooky, spooky. Welcome, my friend. You have been MIA for a while now, Spooky. What was it? Friday was the last time we spoke, and then you just went MIA. But I know it know how it is. I know how life be life in, really. So nothing there. But how are you, my friend? Is everything okay with you? Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. Joe Wilcox, hi. Is it possible to turn up the volume on what exactly? On my microphone? Yeah, I understand, my friend. So really, Spooky, what's going on is that, as you know, I'm trying to add a little bit of a mixture in, because I realize that we do have audience that doesn't quite have the capacity to always be coming into the London stream. So the timetable is Mondays we trade on Zoom with the premium members, which you would be a part of. So we trade on Zoom for the premium members on Monday. That's on the London session. And then Tuesday as well is the London session. And then on Wednesdays, which would be now, and Thursdays, we do Asian session on those 2 days, and then we're back on the London session on Friday. So we're trying to add a bit of variety to it, because I know that a lot of the premium members, they do work, and they're all over the world as well. So the time zone difference is a little bit off here and there. So I'm trying to make sure, everyone get a little bit of it. Just that I'm not gonna be streaming the New York, because I don't like the New York session. But you might have been working, or you might have been sleeping as well on Monday. Monday we had our first Zoom call for the month. That was a very good session, a very good Zoom call as well, because we got a very nice entry on that Zoom, and then we basically we talk out the second entry that we would be looking for after the Zoom call had ended, and that played out as well perfectly as well. So that one, you missed that one, but no worries. As you know, once we're patient, the market will definitely reward us. If a sell was to confirm itself in this little area here, it would be pretty decent, because we do have a very clean range from the rejection line all the way downwards to the 30-minute support. So what's going on? Yeah, so between in this area is a very, very clean range in this area here. How many pips would that be? Ideally, about 40 pips, just to get to that 30-minute support. So it's a very good little range there. Yeah, Monday I was working, unfortunately. Would love to catch Zoom meeting. Yeah, the Zoom meeting, I find that the Zoom meeting is a very key benefit. We'll be doing it every Monday, Spooky. So we'll be doing it every Monday for all the premium members. And as you are a premium member, um you will have a lot to pick, choose, and refuse from going forward. So the Zoom sessions are very good, because at that point in time, you can ask your questions real time at that point in time if you have any queries as well. We did also explain, we did touch a little bit as well on the 215 go method, but we haven't done any live entries as yet, but I did make mention of it, and I did do a little bit of a lesson on it. But no worries, when we do the next Zoom session, you won't be missing out on anything, because we'll be doing it again. Make sure we cover all of our bases, and you understand the 215 retest to its full extent, and also the 215 go to the full extent. So you basically become masters of the 215 technique by the end of it. Hold on, I haven't opened my MetaTrader yet, so I'm not even ready. So the next premium Zoom session would be next Monday, and that would be on the 10th of March. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet, drop a like on the video. Please go ahead and do so. Additionally, as well, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel as well, it doesn't hurt as well for you to hit that subscribe button. We lost about 5 subscribers today. I'm not sure what happened, if those were the bots, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it will be the London session. I will just pay attention to the what you call it, the Telegram group over the weekend. I'll send the Zoom link for the meeting beforehand, so you'll have it. So you can make arrangements if needs be for you to be on it, or not. Or if you can't make it, you let me know, There's a few person they weren't able to make it, and they've reached out to me afterwards. So I'll stream on TikTok on Friday. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You have to really just wait and be patient. Usually the volume kicks in around 12 o'clock, or around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m., 1 a.m. London time. Definitely will try to catch it this time. Starting to feel hungry for pips. Yeah, bro, we're always hungry, man. Always hungry. That's why we're always back in the charts, my friend. Always back in the charts. This morning we didn't catch any entries this morning because this happened in the London session. This happened. I think, yeah, the zone was somewhere around here. With the 15-minute rejection line somewhere in this little region here, but price it just broke the range, and it just continued to go all the way up, no little retracement. So closed the stream this morning, didn't take an entry in the London session. Again, we roll over into New York, but once it gets to like 11 a.m. once it gets to like 11 a.m. London time, and I haven't gotten the entry as yet, at that point in time I stop looking at the charts. USD JPY, I don't really. I think I might be I might be a good trader though, if I really take up, like, if I start looking at forex again, because I got introduced to trading on forex, but I haven't I stopped doing it for a very long time. But I wonder, because we can still apply the 215 technique to any pair really. You just need to know how to identify the range of the zone. But I guess maybe if I look into it again, maybe do some back testing again on some forex pairs, I might be able to get back in the groove or the craft. But just that goal has really just been it for me, and I just stuck to it. Goal's been treating me unfairly, really. Well, I know a lot of persons share that same sentiment, my friend. Wow, you just watched the video, bro. That's dedication, man. I love that. Hi, so just watch the video, and I have one question. If you could answer, absolutely. Go on ahead, my friend. You sure it's just one question you have or more? Which is, you can apply the model in any situation. In any situation. Um, situation. Mm, when you say when you say situation, it's a bit what should I say vague, or are you saying any session, or yeah, I think maybe any session would be a better better question, but any situation, I'm not sure. When you say situation, what exactly you mean. But if it's session that you're going for, then yeah, you can use the technique in any session. It's just that the probability of it is greater. Um, it's greater at some specific times. You have sweet spot as some specific times, but yeah, you can do it in any session. Not at London, not at New York. I wouldn't recommend doing a markup at New York Open though. I think it means like at any given time. Yeah, you can do it at any given time. There are a few times that you might not want to do it, but we've done it before and we've been successful though. You don't want to do it exactly at all time highs, but no, sorry, haha, not specific. Like if there's a better time to apply, no, you can do it. You can do it at any given time. It's just that I just decide to do it usually at the Asian Open or 1 hour before the London Open. You can do it. I could just come to the charts at 1 o'clock and just do a markup. It doesn't matter because what happens is that once you do the markings, once you do your 215 zone and you identify your 215 zone and you identify your 15-minute rejection, the market is going to be is like the ocean. Doesn't matter where you go in the ocean, the water is still always going to be wet, and just the same because it's just the price action really of gold. So whatever time you do the markup, the price will still react to your zone, still react to your rejection, your support, your resistance lines just the same, because those are structures of the market that it created. But just that I tend to do it at specific times for the stream. So the London streams, I do it at at 7 o'clock, 1 hour before the London stream, and if it's the Asian stream, I do it now. But you can apply that anytime. And if you want to see the success rate of this technique, I recommend I recommend doing some back testing. Mr. 215 with the words of wisdom. uh, yeah, no problem at all. And Anna, remember, always ensure if you want, because this technique, I tell you, is doing wonders for a lot of persons in the trading community. Right, I'm using that ocean line definitely. Yeah, no problem. No, a lot of persons in the 215 community, this 215 technique has helped them out greatly, and they are seeing some significant levels of profit. So if it's a case where you want to like master this technique and you want to learn more about this technique, I would recommend 100% subscribing to their channel and just come into the live streams. You don't even have to join premium. That's fine. Just if you continue to come to the live streams, you'll definitely learn it for sure. Any questions at all you ask, you need to know, you just ask it on stream and I'll answer, or even on Telegram as well. I'm there. So because this technique, I created the technique as my technique in a sense, and I just came to the world with it now. So I'm just only now just starting the channel and getting the technique out there. Yeah, definitely for sure, man. Definitely for sure. Where are you from, Anna, if you don't mind me asking? Judging, trying to analyze your last name, I would say maybe it's Spanish, or maybe a Spanish area. Just a guess. Portugal. I wasn't far off. I wasn't far off, though. I wasn't far off, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for the support, Anna. Thank you very much. Maybe my first viewer as well from Portugal that actually communicate with me. We're on the 15-minute. Oh no, we should be on the 5-minute time frame. Thank you for highlighting that, my friend. Spooky, thank you very much for highlighting that. So we should be on the 5 minute time frame for entry confirmation. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Spooky. So as we know, the two in the 215, because why for the new persons who are on here and you're wondering like why the hell did this random guy call this technique 215? Don't ever say 215 or 215. Don't say that. You're destroying the name of the technique. It's 215, all right? So because all these numbers are very significant and they all have a special meaning because they apply to the technique. And I can break it down to everyone here. So the two, right? This two here, it refers to the $2 which you use to identify the buy and the sell line from the point of interest to the buy line and also from the point of interest to the sell line, or 20 pips if you want to put it that way. Okay. The 15, it refers to the time frame which you use to mark out the 215 zone and the rejection lines. The one also refers to the amount of candles you will use for confirmation on an entry one. And the two also represent the amount of candles you would use for entry on an entry two as well. The five as well also refers to the time frame which we use for entries for entry confirmation. That's a 5 minute time frame. So every single number on this in this technique, in the title of the technique, means something. I knew something was off. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Spooky. And you know what could have happened? Well, I don't think we would have missed an entry. We up on that though, but we almost missed an entry the other day because I was on the wrong time frame and didn't realize. Because price still didn't, even on the 15-minute time frame, price still didn't come back to test that 15-minute rejection line and rejected. Is that 15 pips away? 12 pips or 11 pips basically. Remember guys, if you haven't yet liked the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you're not liking, you're lacking. And sharing is caring. All right, so it does seem like some volume is coming in now. What time is it? It's now almost 12 o'clock. So usually on the Asian session, the 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 volume tends to come in at around 1 a.m. There's also always like a fresh batch of volume at around that time. So that's like 1 hour away. So let's just see what's gonna happen by then. Hopefully we can maybe get some tests and some retracement for us to look for an entry on that. Quick question, Anna. Is this the first time on the stream? With full attention, yes. Okay. So what were you, what were you doing before? You just have it playing in the house as background music or background noise? You were in the metro. Did not have that much time really. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Well, what time is it now in Portugal? I'm guessing it's like in the AM hours, like late AM hours, maybe about 4 a.m. thereabout. Are you behind London? I could easily well just Google it, couldn't I? Midnight. Oh, so you're on the same time zone as us. All right, that's decent. All right, good. So we now have a break of that 215 zone, and price is now going down aggressively. So if we can get a proper trade, we can get price action to do this, just to follow the arrows. Then that would be ideal. So we get a closure anywhere in this region, followed by a retracement, close in the zone, followed by a candle close on the downside. What is it rejecting from on the 15-minute? The tip of that wick. Okay. Coming in with some crazy volume again. I really do hope it's not going to do us like it did us in the London session today. So strong retracement. Maybe have a few stop loss in that region if they took it take out. One minute for this candle to close. In the London session, it just broke the zone. Went past the 30-minute resistance, the 1 hour resistance, the 4 hour resistance. No turning back. It didn't retrace back to our zone one. It sort of stopped when it hit like the 1 hour resistance, and then it consolidated a few, but it didn't retrace back to the zone one bit. It just continued going up. And you know, the only thing we could do is to possibly like look for an entry two at that point in time, which we did take an entry two with about a 15 pip stop loss, and then but it didn't, that entry two didn't work out. The upward momentum was too strong, so it kicked us out. Never gave us a proper setup after that again. So just call it a day. So hopefully now the market can just do what it needs to do in a sense and do all right. Good. So where this candle just closed just now, it closed it up right where or the 15-minute rejection line is basically. So it has properly tested that 15-minute rejection area. So if we can get now just a retracement back to the zone with a candle closure on the inside, then we should be in some business to be looking for some shorts based off the rules of the 215 technique. And being as this candle has went down so far, it has created a bit of a pathway for us as well, an open pathway for us as well to continue downwards a little bit more if that sell gets confirmed. So let's just wait and see. It's now, what time is it? 5 minutes. Well, it's only just 5 minutes after 12. usually, as I said, the volume kicks in the next hour, well, 55 minutes. So it does look like as if the volume has already checked in earlier than normal. So let's just see what's going to happen. But even if price do just push down aggressively as well, remember we still have that entry 2 which we can take from these areas here as well. I've also identified, let's clone this as well. We can take that entry 2 from, bloody hell, from that 30-minute support, or we can take it the entry 2 from this little range right here that I was looking at as well. Not only that, but we can also take it from the other supports as well. Um, so yeah, we do have 2 bullets in our gun, and we're hungry for some pips. So let's see if we can get a late night snack of some pips today. But it's all about being patient and wait for the setups to cook and play out, and then for us to take it. So let's look at the higher time frames, just to look at the entry 2 setups, if those entry 2 would really make sense. And looking at this now, yes, on the 30-minute time frame, a price came into this support area here and rejected as well, also wicked as far as in this little area here, which we have this secondary entry 2 marked as well, and it rejected as well. So an entry 2 on the higher time frames in these zones right here does seems to make sense. So there's a strong probability of that for us to take that entry 2 in this little region here if it was to basically present itself. So we do have the ability of taking that entry 1 if it confirms that retest here. Let me just put where the entry 1 is. And I'm guessing everyone on the live should know what an entry 1 is and also an entry 2 is. If you don't know what an entry 1 is, just post paste it in the chat and I'll explain it. So we can take that entry 1, which would be that retest, and if we don't get through to that one, we can also take that entry 2 here, which does confirm on the higher time frame that on that 30-minute time frame, when price came into the area, it rejected. We have 2 spots which we can take it from, that here at that 30-minute support, and then these faded white lines here as well, lower than that 30-minute support as well. On the 1 hour time frame, we only have 1 candle wick that came into this area and rejected aggressively as well. So yeah, the higher time frames are showing very good reaction to that entry 2 area. Also on the 4 hour as well, the 4 hour wick came into that zone and pulled back aggressively. So it's going to be very interesting to watch and see what happened as well in that area once price gets into that entry 2 zone right there. We now have a rejection as well of the price back in, well, it hasn't gone back into the zone, but it's looking as if it wants to go back into the zone. So let's just see what is going to happen, if it's going to be a good day for us. 15-minute rejection line on the sell side properly tested. Next move is for the price to push back upwards and close inside the zone, preferably if it goes to that point of interest. That's ideal as well, followed by another candle closure below for me to look for a short to ride it downwards. And even though it can also push back upwards and not confirm that sell as well, but if it's going to be changing the flavor of the market to, let's say, a buy flavor, then I still need to see price to break through that 215 zone, hit that 15-minute rejection line, and then pull back into the zone with a candle closure on the inside yet again and do the same thing. Because I'm not going to take an entry inside of the zone. It's a 40 pip range. I know it's a lot of pips, but I'm taking the moves outside. I'll take an entry and travel through the zone. However, I won't take an entry inside of the zone. Hey Nick, how are you doing today, my friend? I'm gonna click that live button on. Do you have a markup right now, Nick? Because I know this is your time of this is your trading time as well. All right, so let's see what is going to happen today. Yeah, I haven't seen any. There's no setups right now at the present minute. So I'm just waiting patiently right now just to see what's going to happen. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, that is 215 Trades on YouTube, please go ahead and do so. We're live right now on YouTube if you want to see the full chart markup and you want to learn about the 215 technique. So live on TikTok right now as well, but we have gotten so many strikes, so this man can be basically our last strike on TikTok. Yeah, so you have. So on the downside, we have that 15-minute rejection line tested. Say I'm pretty comfortable with that test, which it made. So now I would like to see for price to retrace back into my 215 zone. Right, if it goes back into that 215 zone, ideally, not just close, let's say on the line, but if it goes properly inside the zone and close, then we could be looking for something to happen. What time is it now? It's now 12:17 a.m. here in London. So in about 20, no, is that 20? No. 43 minutes. In about 43 minutes, we should see some level of volatility coming in. Let's see what's happening on the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, we have one candle, one 15-minute candle closing below the zone, which is pretty good. Pretty good to see. So now, what I would like to see happen now is I need one of these candles to ID, one or two of these candles to close inside the zone, and just one of them just to close on the outside as well. If it retraces back to the center of my zone, that's pretty good as well. So just waiting to see what's going to happen. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the 215 Trades YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. All right, 1 minute until this candle closes. Maybe go live for about 30 minutes on TikTok, just the same. It doesn't make sense that I even go live even on TikTok anymore, because I think now what's happening is because I've been getting such a big fight from them, because of what they're doing to the account. They have basically just leveled my viewership, and is not really putting my content out as how they normally, because I normally get like crazy numbers on the streams, but not anymore. Hey Lookman, how are you? I'm good today. I'm good today. Not seeing you on YouTube. Good. We're getting a very aggressive pullback into the zone. That's fine as well, and that's one of the reasons as well I don't only just take, you know, entries of price just closing below that sell line. Been at work also, so a bit, yeah, I know, bro. Life been life in, man. I understand 100%, my friend. Life be life in. Hey, Sadisto, welcome back. How are you feeling today, my brother? Remember, if you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. Thank you very much for that, Lookman. If you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet, yes, Rob, it's a 215 technique. If you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, which is 215 Trades on YouTube, please ensure you go ahead and do so if you want to learn more about the 215 technique. It's all there. I'm sub, bro. Yeah, no problem at all, Rob. I appreciate you for doing that, my friend. All right, so the good thing about it is that I now have a test of the 50-minute rejection, and I also have what do you call it? I also have a candle closure on the inside. It's crazy. What do you mean by it's crazy? Is it crazy good or is it crazy bad? It's crazy bad. Thank you for that, my friend. It's crazy good. Which one of the mascots say that? I think one of the mascots for a cereal advertisement says that. No, no, I think it's the ticker. It's great. So prices has tested that 15-minute rejection, right, and has pulled back into my 215 zone, has closed in my 215 zone. So ideally now I just want to see a candle to break below and close below, for me to basically consider taking a position. The way it plays out, just yeah. Thank you very much for that, Rav. Um, yeah, I mainly just focus on XAU USD. I think once I get a full grasp of the streaming across the platforms, and I get more comfortable in the streaming, then I will venture out and possibly try to add other instruments on. But for right now, instead of doing a balancing act, I'm mainly just focused on doing XAU right now. Yeah, I know. You can definitely use it on Bitcoin, 100%. You can use it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the works. You just need to find a zone, my friend. Just need to find a zone. But Rav, I don't see you. I don't see you on the YouTube lives anymore. Well, I've never seen you on the YouTube live, or maybe you have a different name over there on YouTube, possibly. So 1 minute until this kind of close. Different name. All right. Yeah, figured more than less. My partner got premium YouTube. Decent. Decent. That's nice. I didn't know people actually take premium YouTube. I don't know. What would I actually do with premium YouTube though? All right, so for all my viewers on TikTok, if you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. So Disto, how do you find the 215 zone on other pairs? Well, first thing first, you have to know how to do algebra. And what's that next one? Is it So yeah, you have to know how to do algebra and calculus. Why can't I pronounce that word? Or even trigonometry as well. Live on YouTube, no ads. Makes sense. Makes sense. But I don't think I have. Do I have ads on my live stream? I don't think I have ads on my live stream. But no, you can. It's pretty simple. So pretty simple. So what you have to do first is that you have to identify how the price moves, and if you understand how the price moves, then you can use the historical price movements to judge the area, as well. um, just any general video takes, well, fair enough, because I think YouTube has gone crazy when it comes on to ads on a general. It gives you one ad to skip, then it gives you another one that you can skip, and then it gives you another one that you can skip. So it's like just throwing out a lot of ads now. I'm not sure if it's a money making thing. They're trying to get back some money that they lost or something. But the ads on YouTube's are crazy. To be honest, it's quite annoying. But it's not as annoying. It hasn't reached that level of annoyance where I would want to go for premium. All right. So as we can see, clearly price has pushed up aggressively from that 15-minute rejection, but instead of confirming the downtrend, it has now gone back up throughout the zone. So now ideally I have to sit on my hands now and just wait. What time is it now? No, it's still not 1 o'clock yet, so the volume has not kicked in as yet. However, if price was to come back downwards below that line, as I've already had that retest, I just need a candle closure now below my sell line in between my 15-minute rejection for me to do it. Retest daily open maybe. Daily open. We're basically at daily open because, well, this one closed right there, which would have been the last. Yeah, we're basically at a daily open inside of the zone. So it's not pretty far from the daily open. Gold loves to fake out the daily open. Yeah, fair enough. Not only just the open, it loves faking out overall. $15-minute time frame. What does the 15-minute time frame say? I love looking at the 15-minute time frame, especially inside of the zone, to see what it's saying. Strong sell is indicated by this right here with that 15-minute candle closure below. This can only be possibly just a retracement to come back to that point of interest, just to gather up some more orders for it to continue on the downside. So I just have to be patient and wait until about the next 30 minutes, see what the next 30 minutes do for me to go for an entry. Yeah, I would. Oh, whoa! What did I just do? Would be a pretty decent short as well. If I get it from, let's say, about in that region down to that, that's about a 40 pip drop to that 30-minute support. Trump is speaking soon. Wait. What? What time? What time is Trump speaking? What time is Trump speaking? I don't see that on Forex Factory. 1.5 hours. So he's speaking at 2 o'clock. Nah, I'll be long gone before then. 2 a.m. UK time. Yeah, yeah. I won't think I will be on stream. The only way I would actually be on stream at that point in time is if I get a setup and I'm still running in profits on that setup. I decide, let it ride, But yeah, price is moving up aggressively. Yeah, I think why I say it's my last stream and goal on TikTok is because I think I'm on the third ban right now. They're basically giving me all the warnings that they could possibly give me. So at any given time, they can just swoop in and just take the account access away from me. So if you need it, you'd have to if you need to continue to see the stream, you'd have to possibly come over on YouTube. That's 215 Trades on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm live on YouTube. YouTube is the main play area, basically my bread. Yeah, it's ranging. That's why I don't take entries in the zone. I rather to take entries on the breakout of the zone. I think TikTok has me on a shadow ban as well. I'm not really pushing my content out anymore. And it's so sad though, because then again, I won't even say it's sad, because you learn as you go. You learn as you go, my friends. 50-minute time frame, first rejection candle from that point of interest. Usually the point of interest line is a like a chick magnet. it does attract the candles to it, and it's very good as well. It's very good as well if you're using the 215 technique. It's very good. And point to note to everyone out there that's actually using the 215 technique. If you've marked out a zone, if you marked out a 215 zone, and if you find that you have candles coming back to your point of interest, and it's closing, whether like this one on it or close to it, that's a very strong indication to say, look, your zone is accurate. The market is reacting perfectly to your zone. So if it does give you a confirmation for any entry whatsoever, then it should be a very good entry just the same. So by the looks of it, if we look now, price came back, tested that point of interest, and as what you can see now, the candles are reacting perfectly from that zone. So if this candle does what it's supposed to do, then I'm just gonna have to take um take the risk. However, we do have the 1 a.m. volume coming in 35 minutes as well. So let's just see. On TikTok, does it tell me? Okay, so it tells me how long. So tell you what, I won't go too long on the live on TikTok. So I'll stay on about 10 more minutes on TikTok, and then I'll end it. I guess I can do that. I do a 30-minute stream on TikTok daily because they're gonna take the account either way. Check Iceman, amazing long project. What bubble maps and Dev's wallet is public in websites? I don't know what that is, Joni. Two 918 max, but really should move down from my analysis, man. What's your plan tonight? 2918. No, so right now this is what I'm waiting for really. So price has already broke my 215 zone, has tested my 15-minute rejection line, right? And it has, so if you're familiar with the 215 technique, price has now retraced back into the zone and has closed in the zone. So now I'm just waiting for it to confirm a short because it's closer to the short. I know that you can reject and go back upwards, possibly, but I'm still now just waiting for it to confirm a short here. Is it going to go up? I do not know if it's going to go up or not. Remember, I'm no financial advisor, my friend. I'm just some random guy on the internet. Laughing, Rav. Yeah, but it is the truth, my friends. Still looking good. If this one confirms what I need it to confirm, then this is what I'm looking to do. From this perspective, put it right there and then smash it like that. That's what I am looking to do. Yeah, I'm in the UK right now. The time is what, 12:36 a.m. here right now. So 3 minutes until this candle closes. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. Price has already tested my rejection line. Rejected close in the zone, and it has done me the luxury of also coming back to my point of interest, which is spot on right now. So if this candle closes in between here, then that's what I'm going to go for. My other account, bro, it has been, which one? Is it which one are you talking about, Sean? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Well, I had about three of them, which they closed out. I've created a new one though. I haven't started. I don't have live access on it just yet. But yeah, the big one. There's someone who has a TikTok account that is not me. There's someone that's called like 215 trades.zao dash one or two. That's not me. That's not me. I think yeah, someone is catfishing me. Yeah, yeah. Because if you go to that account, if it doesn't, if it's not linked direct, if you don't see my YouTube link directly on it, where you can just click on that YouTube link and it takes you to me, then it's not me. It won't have my Telegram on it as well. It was just some guy. I think he's like Pakistani or something like that, who created that account. If you go into like his reposts or his reshares, you can see all the videos that he's been sharing. Yeah, it's definitely setting up on the 5 minute. So I'm just waiting for the last and final step of the 215 rules to basically play out here. Because if I can get that 5 minute candle to close in that little region there, then that's what I'm going to be doing. Remember, guys, if you're on TikTok, if you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, that's 215 Trades on YouTube. Please ensure you go ahead and do so, because we're live there on YouTube right now. Yeah, it's basically a one-to-one on this one, if you want to look at it that way, because that's about a 40 pip, and then below is about a 40 pip as well. But ideally as well, if price continues to push down as well, we can always extend our TP to our other support areas as well, just the same, all depending if the market so wills it, you know. All right, so that 5 minute candle didn't close, but still, I'm still waiting for the next one. On the 15-minute time frame, do we have a red candle? Yes, we do have a red candle, and that is perfect. So if this next candle, this 15-minute candle closed below, it's going to be a 5 minute candle that closed below as well. So that's a pretty decent setup right there. So yeah, I'm just waiting now. On the 30-minute time frame, what does it look like? Still have 19 more minutes on it, but yeah, just fine. Not too worried about that. The 5 minute and the 15 minute perfectly aligns with what I'm waiting for. All right, so for my TikTok viewers who are on, thank you very much for being on. However, I'm going to close out the TikTok stream in about 3 minutes. So if you guys want to stay on and continue to watch what I'm doing, you have to come on over to the YouTube channel. That's 215 Trades on YouTube. All right. I can't really stay too long on TikTok because, yeah, we don't really have a very good relationship, sadly. Yeah, no problem at all, Sean. Just let me know when you're there. Give you a shout out. All right, so 5 minutes until this candle closes. Well, 3 minutes actually. Okay. All right, so on that note, I'm going to be closing out the TikTok stream now, guys. So if you want to continue to watch what I'm doing, just head on over to YouTube. That's at 215 Trades on YouTube to continue to watch. Like, sadly, I can't keep the TikTok stream on any longer. An entry is basically cooking up for us right now as well. So if you want to see this entry, you want to take this entry with me, head on over to YouTube. That's 215 Trades on YouTube. Thank you, and I'll see y'all over there. Let me know when you get over there in the chat. Just let me know you're here from TikTok, all right? Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm going over to my YouTube channel. So 215 trades if you want to see it. Thank you. All right, good. So just closed out the TikTok stream before TikTok took the account from us because I think I'm on like I think about 3 or 4 strikes already on TikTok, and every time I sign into my TikTok account, the first thing it says, "Ooh, you're at risk to be banned." Like, come on, bro. We've been down this road before. We've had about what? They took 2 accounts already from us. You and TikTok need couples therapy, man, bro. We need more than that, man. I don't. The funny thing is, I don't do anything outside of the ordinary, man. I do just the normal trading stuff, bro. Just the normal trading stuff I do on TikTok, but TikTok just doesn't like me. I don't know what I did to them. Genuinely don't know what I did to them. All right. So this 5 minute candle is just about to close below that zone. If it does close below that zone in the next minute, as you can see, the timer is counting down right there. If I remove this, you can see where the zone is. If I can get out this candle to close below this area, then I will be taking that short position from there. Taking that short position from there. Let's see, long, short. Taking that short position from there, ideally, and putting my SL just at the top at the range right there, and then just putting my 30-minute targeting my 30-minute support as my first take profit range. Says no, we're not in a short just yet. I'm not in a short just yet because it hasn't really been confirmed for me as yet. So let me just remove it so I can see it clear. Getting some rejection on it. Let's see the 15-minute time frame. 16 seconds left on it. So let's see. We can get a rejection as well because we're 15 minutes until that 1 a.m. volume comes in, but I'm still just oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Let me call in the VAR on that candle. Did that candle close below the sell line, guys? Nope, it didn't close below the sell line. It still closed inside the zone. So that didn't confirm an entry. So I wait. Yeah, so that candle didn't confirm the entry. It came down, bam, and closed just above that zone. No entries confirmed for me for that. If yeah, it's pushing down. It's just that one thing for sure, and it's just how I take entries. Really, it's just that this can very well just continue downwards. Really, it can very well just continue downwards, to the take profit area. Really, but it's just that if there's any how I do it, if there's any uncertainty with the entry, my default reaction is just to not take it. So calling in the VAR just now just to make sure that that was a safe bet. Yeah, yeah, Mark. You think VAR is not only for football? No, yeah, we do it for trading as well. Need to see if it's offside or onside. So yeah, that candle was definitely not a legal candle for me to take that entry on just now. So just got to wait. Just gotta wait. There's no need to rush. There's no need to rush as well because, as I said, the 1 a.m. volume is coming in about 10 minutes now. 1 a.m. volume is coming in about 10 minutes. So And ideally, we would love to ride that wave, man, to get some pips in the early mornings for me to go to my bed. So let's see. So this should be a new 15-minute candle now, is it? Yeah, it's a new 15-minute candle. Has already created a bottom and a top wick. So now we wait for it to re-enter and then close outside for a sell, possibly. But you know, that's a very interesting question. That's a very interesting question. Because if this candle closes in this, if this candle closes in this range, what? Wow, wait a minute. That just showed me off just now. What do I do if the candle closes in this range? This is like a gray area. Just come to think of it, yeah, this is definitely a gray area. Um, with the technique, because if it was in the zone and then it breaks below, if this candle closes here and then it closes in the range, what do you then do? It's sort of like a gray area with the technique, but very well. If this candle closes in the inside, then yeah, I would go for that bet. I would ideally prefer for it to come back in the zone and then go out again. So 1 minute till this candle closes. So if this candle closes on the inside, then yeah. But I didn't realize that this was actually a gray area on the technique, because that closed right at the opening. Then this candle, what would you do if this candle closed on the outside? Interesting. Ideally, if it retraces back into the zone, that would be nice. Spooky, that was a very good question and a very good call. Stay. 1 a.m. volume starts in 10 minutes. You're learning from the best, bro. Yeah, might be the best at 2 and 5, but and I have students, like persons that I've taught this technique, that are crazier, I tell you, crazier on this technique than me. So, some entries that I wouldn't even think of taking, which they align with the technique. Yes, but man, I tell you, man, they always say the student always come and outshines the teacher. But man, I tell you, I have some students on this, man, that are just crazy on it when it comes down to taking these entries, man. Money, welcome back, bro. Oh, I haven't, man, fam, Manny, I haven't seen you in a while. A foundational supporter there, man. And really, I miss everyone. Hey, hope y'all doing well. Uni took my life away, but we. Ah, bro said uni took his life away. Are you on a break now? All right, so all right. See, this is gonna be so interesting right now, because it's it's this candle could definitely confirm that sell, right? Because you know what we're waiting for that sell. This candle can definitely confirm that sell. But the thing about it is that that 1 a.m. volume is just going to be 5 minutes away. And when that volume comes in, man, it can either rip to the downside, or it can just reverse and just give us a proper spanking. Um, a proper spanking today, I tell you. Either ways, either ways, if this candle confirms it, there's a 5 minute risk, 5 minute for the volume. I'm just gonna take it just the same. And if the volume go with my flow, then it goes with my flow. If it doesn't go with my flow, then it doesn't go with my flow. It's just one of those things, you know. I can't always get all of them right. Yes, made it online. Now I can trade 24/7 with you guys. Really? But we we don't trade 24/7, do we? All right, so let's see. The volume is pushing down. Volume is pushing down now. Don't want it to close too far away from that zone though, because I don't want to put more than a 40 pip stop loss on it. So you see what's happening already. You can see where the price is just appearing and reappearing at a different location. That shows you that that 1 a.m. volume is coming in, and it's going to come in aggressively. Are you have you graduated? No, no, you've moved online. You say. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream as yet, please go ahead and do so. Doesn't hurt to hit that thumbs up button. We trade Asia now. I thought we only trade London and NYC sometimes. We've missed a lot. We actually we have a timetable now, Manny. We have a timetable now. We trade London Mondays and Tuesdays. We trade Asian Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we trade London on Fridays. You got a good feeling about this one. All right, you got a good feeling about it. So this, if ideally, I would like to see for the candle to close maybe around these wicks. Why here for us to go for that short, for me to go for that short. I'm not advising anyone to to follow me, because I'm just some crazy random guy on the internet. But if we close in that region, then I'll go for that short. It has 30 seconds left, and then the volume comes in at 1 a.m. But the thing is that 1 a.m. volume can flip on us aggressively, but it can also dip on us the way we want it to dip. So 20 seconds 20 seconds left. Let me go into my MetaTrader now and get ready as well. 10 seconds. What the hell? All right, that looks so sus there just now, though. All right, it's fine. I'm going to take it. That looked really sus, though. That candle right there looked extremely sus. Very sus, I tell you, but it's below that green one just the same. So I'm going to take it, put my TP there, and my stop loss there as well. Let me just... So it confirmed that sell just now with that candle closing just below that range. What do you call that volume? The 1 a.m. volume comes in about 5 minutes. So let's see what's going to happen if we... Yeah, I entered the short position there just now. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if that volume is just going to go against us, or if it's just going to go with us in 5 minutes. So that's what I am in right now for a 1-to-1 of 30 pips, basically. All right, so let's see if the volume is going to come in. If it's going to come in and push it the way we want it to go. Let's see. Let's see what can happen. If we can get a 5-minute candle to close below that 15-minute rejection line, that's a very good sign as well. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet dropped a like on the stream, please go ahead and do so. We have about over 30 persons watching the stream right now and only have 15 likes. So if you can just click that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it, my fellow supporters. "35 seconds until that volume comes in." All right, so this candle closed where I wanted it to close. So yeah, I'm still okay with the sell position now. I just need to see the volume come in. The 1 a.m. volume is here now, so let's see what it wants to do. Let's see what it wants to do. 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame does look good. You can get a 5-minute candle closure below that 15-minute rejection line. That would be decent. Ooh. Ooh. That's some disappearing and reappearing shit going on with that volume coming back on us. How many pips has this one candle moved since it has opened? So let's see. That's a 20 pip move candle, that is. Let us see if we can get a 5-minute candle closure below that 15-minute rejection line. That would be proper, decent, very good indication. And then at that point in time, let's see how far away from that entry that is. That's about a 10 pip away from it. And if we can continue to see it push down, then we can go BE at that point in time and take some partials and then just let it ride for that point in time. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what is going to happen. Very hungry for some pips today. Would be very decent, very nice for me to have a pretty healthy meal before heading on over to my bed. It's now like 1:03 a.m. here, and I'm in the market hunting for pips. They always say the early bird catches the most worm, but sadly, I don't eat worms. I eat pips. Yeah, we're getting a fight on the volume. Anyone took that position? If you're in the position right now, let me see some short in the chat. Hey bro, the struggles, man, the struggles we face. It's not giving us a break. Not giving us a break. That candle closed green. Bro, so there's just some crazy volume on it. There's some crazy volume on it, as you can see, but we're not getting a push below this range. We're not getting a close below this range. That's the only sad part about it. Okay, Mark, you're in, and look, man, you're in. The volume is there. It wants to give it to us, but it's just testing our fate. How badly do we want it? Can someone please phone the market up and let the market know that we need it? We're badly in need of it. Give it to us. We need it if we can get a close. Bro, we're not getting that close. We need that close below that 15-minute rejection. If we can get a 5-minute candle to close below it, then happy days for us. We just need to hang tight. Yeah, we need a waterfall. We need it to melt. Okay, now that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. So let's see. We just need to hold on just a little bit longer just to see. So the volume is there and it wants to push it a little bit lower. We just need to see if we can get a 5-minute candle to close below that 15-minute rejection. Then we're in it for a good run now. How many pips is that move? That's a pretty decent move there. That's about a 20 pip move there. So if we can get a pretty, yeah, that's it. Just continue to go. We just want to see where this 5-minute candle close. Where this 5-minute candle close will decide our next move. Let's go waterfall. Yeah, pretty decent. At this point in time, if you guys want to manage it properly, you shouldn't basically lose this trade now at this time. It's a pretty decent push. Pretty decent push. Higher time frame, the 15-minute is looking for that downward move. Yes, the 30-minute as well, looking for that downward move to go back down to that entry too. So yeah, but that you see that this 15-minute rejection here, that's the issue. We need to see a candle. We need a candle closure below that range. We definitely need a candle closure below that range. Need a candle closure below that the range. If we get a candle closure below that range, it's pretty decent. And the day that you come back as well, man, it's a a pretty good welcome back gift as well. So at that point in time, if I can get a candle closure below this range, then I could. Well, I won't tell you guys how to manage your trade. You manage your trade how you want to manage it. But a candle closure below that range would be a very good indication. Bro, why don't you want to give it to us, man? All right. Okay, that's a candle closure below. I'm taking my risk off the board now. And let me see what's going to happen now with this trade. Got that candle closure below there. So now just to see what's going to happen with this trade. All right, let's see if we can hit that 30-minute support, man. Let's see if we can hit that 30-minute support. All right, good. And for all those persons who are on here for the first time, I really do hope you guys are enjoying your stream. This is the 215 technique. You're seeing the 215 technique live in action here today. And I hope that you guys are taking profits. We're almost at TP1. Almost at TP1. Beautiful. I'm going to extend this shit. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's it. That's it. Nice. Decent, man. Lovely. Lovely. My premium people as well should be enjoying themselves right now. All right, here up. Make sure you're moving that TP down, my friends. Make sure you're moving that TP down with the price, all right? Make sure you're moving that TP down with the price. All right, guys. So, that's beautiful, my friends. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. How are you guys feeling, man? Tell me, how are you guys feeling in the chat, man? Speak to me. How are you guys feeling in the chat? Let me know if you are riding this wave, man. If you're riding this wave right now, if you're riding this wave right now, let me know. Let me know in the chat, bro. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me just take a freaking picture of this right now, and I'm going to send this in the premium group to say, well, not a premium group, caught live on stream. Yeah, bro, doubt. Nah, there's no doubt in it, my friend. There's no doubt in it, my friend. You guys should be happy, 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 happy right now. Happy, pretty decent move that is. That was decent, man. Decent close, bro. Retracement. No, that's fine. Bro, I've taken out most of my money from this thing, bro. So it's fine. It can do what it needs to do right now. So it's all good. It's all good, bro. All good, my friends. All good. Cess, you want Cess Living is asking what time I'm coming live, bro. You love those pips. You love those pips. Well done, Mark. Prior's answered. Kizito. Yeah, so for all the persons who are I think wants to come in premium but are scared to come in premium, I hope this showed you guys how to, what you need to do. Let me just update my premium members. How many take TP did we just hit just now? How many pips was that? Did we hit 2906? Yeah, of course we hit 2906, and then TP3 was 2903. Oh my gosh, so we almost hit 2903 on that one, bro. That was wow. That was a crazy move, bro. That was 100 pips. Secured. 100 freaking pips, man, bro. Bro. Yeah, Yannick. I took off my profit. It's fine, man. It's fine. It is fine, bro. My premium members. Let me just reply, bro, to say 100 pips secured. $100 pips. Bloody hell, man. Where are my icons? All right. If you're in the premium group, my friends, let me see some premium in the chat, my guys. Let me see some premium in the chat, bro. If you're in the premium group and you got that entry, let me just see some premium in the chat as well. If you took that entry with me as well, let me see some W's in the chat as well. You already know I'm a heavy user of the yeah, of course, Nick, bro. I tell you what, Nick, you don't know how much you put a smile on my face when you send me those screenshots, man, showing me that you're killing the market using the 215 technique, bro. I love it, man. Decent. Look at my premium members and look at my followers as well. Very nice. Learn more. You just need to come to the live streams, my friend. Just need to come to the live streams I remember, guys, the most that I ask for you guys to do, fam, the most that I ask you guys to do is if you can just share the channel. That is all I ask, right? Share the channel, share the channel, and just like the streams as well, because that's how I grow. You know, that's how I grow. And it's not like I'm not taking the entry. Well, some of the times I don't take the entries live on stream, but most of the times I do. So just share the stream. We do this every single day. Every single day. This is what we do. And look at that. It is still going. Still going. Still going. And we waited for it. We waited for that setup. We waited for that move so patiently. So patiently. Because what happened? Let's break it down. Let's go back, because we can do a market replay. Let's go back. Bam. Right? What happened? Price came, tested that 15-minute rejection line. Cool. Once it tested that 15-minute rejection line, what did it do? It retraced, went back into the zone, bam, pause it right there. Look at that. Whenever you're using the 215 techniques, my friend, whenever you're using the 215 technique and you see price test your point of interest, again, from a retracement, that's a double whammy. I tell you, that's a double whammy. Price tested that 50 that point of interest, then rejected from the point of interest. It came down. We were waiting for that 1 a.m. volume to close. That candle closed right there on the zone. We had to call in the VAR on it just to confirm whether or not it's safe or not. It wasn't safe. This candle took it back in. Also had to call the VAR on this candle, took it from this candle as well. And what did price do? What did price do? Price was playing with us, and has now sank all the way down, and we're basically at full TP. So I sent the signal, to the premium members, and all the TP targets which were added onto it were hit. All the targets, all the TP targets which were added onto it were hit. So that is pretty decent. Pretty decent win. Very lovely win. All right. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Let me see if you guys are true premium are true 215 technique fans. What's happening now? What is cooking right now? Can someone tell me? Can a bright spark tell me what's cooking right now? Yep, and entry 2. And entry 2 is cooking right now. Yep, and entry 2 is cooking right now, because we're at that 1 hour support. Basically, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see it's a very strong buy area, but it's retracing so aggressively. That's the only issue I'm having with it, but it can still pull back a bit. So let's just wait a few more minutes and see what is it going to do, if it's just going to continue. Yeah, an entry 2. Let's just see if we can get an entry 2 from here. Bro, you were focused on BTC, man. Okay. That's fine, bro. That's fine. Yeah, this is not going to confirm an entry too because that's a very strong buy retracement. Will be in premium next week, bro. You guys keep telling me all those stuff, and you guys never show up. So when you're in premium, Nick, I will welcome you with open arms at that point in time. But all right, so yeah, we're not gonna get that entry too because the price basically just ripped back up 50 pips. It's not gonna retrace from here. However, guys, on that note, I think I am full right now, properly full. All the TPs were hit for it. What are the requirements for entry? Spooky, I cannot believe a premium member is asking that question. What do you mean? What are the requirements of an entry two? All right, it's pretty simple though, my friend. Let me just show it to you. An entry two, you would basically need two candle closures to close going in the opposite direction from the trend. But the thing is, these candles are too big. This candle is too big because you needed to close like let's say like a 15 pip SL. So what will happen? It believe no man. Nick, are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican, Nick? Um. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, Spooky. Let me just give you a quick breakdown. Now, the break and retest of the zone. That's an entry one, right? That's an entry one model of the 215 technique. Well, all right. You know, say I had one. So that's an entry one of the model, right? But an entry two is a rejection from a support or a resistance, right? So let's say that this right here was a 4 hour a 4 hour resistance. And entry two, as you can see, price is moving up, right? Price is moving upwards, right? It hit the 4 hour resistance, and you have two candle closures closing going in the opposite direction. And why these are perfect is because it's not so big, because I think my eyes are telling me it's less than 20 pips. Yeah, it's a 15 pip move, so you would put a sharp position here to go against the trend, and you won't use a big stop loss like what you would use on the 4 hour on the entry one, because you'd use a 40 pip stop loss on entry one. But on entry two, ideally you would do a 15 pip stop loss, maximum 20 pips, right? And then you go against the trend. But this is more riskier because you're going against the trend, ideally. So that's what an entry two look like. So for now, whenever you're using the 215 technique, you have an entry one and you have an entry two that you can take. Some people may confuse it to say, you're taking two entries or stuff like that, but no, you have entry one and you have an entry two. All right, good guys. So that was 100 pip move there. I think I'm satisfied with that. And on that note, my friends, we are going to call it a day for today. So it's going to be the Asian session again tomorrow, same time, same time, same place. All right. So tune in again, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Remember, guys, the only thing I would ask for you guys to do is just to share the channel. Share the YouTube channel on either your TikTok, your YouTube, your WhatsApp, your MySpace, your tag, your Grinder, your Tinder, your Facebook, your MySpace, your Snapchat. Which other am I missing out any other social media? I don't know them all, but just share. That's all I ask you guys to do. You know that we should be at the top of the trading market, like with this technique. We should be the one, like, But I'm gonna go get some sleep now. It's now 1:30 a.m. here in London. So I'll see y'all tomorrow on the Asian session again for another epic entry. All right. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, my friends, and happy trading. And see y'all tomorrow.